The bamboo forest was abuzz with excitement. Whispers rustled through the leaves, carried on the wind from the nearby village. Ling, the young panda, known for her curiosity and bravery, pricked up her ears as she munched on her morning bamboo. "A dragon!" she heard an elderly rabbit exclaim. "They say a dragon has been spotted in the mountains." Ling's eyes widened. Dragons were the stuff of legends, magical creatures she had only heard about in her grandmother's bedtime stories. Could it really be true? Adjusting her lucky red scarf, Ling set off toward the village, her heart pounding with excitement. As she reached the outskirts, she saw a crowd gathered around an old turtle, his shell etched with intricate patterns that seemed to shift and change in the sunlight. "It was early dawn," the turtle was saying, his voice creaky but strong. "I was gathering dewdrops when I saw it. A magnificent dragon, its scales shimmering like precious jewels." But something was wrong. It seemed lost, confused, almost sad. The villagers murmured among themselves, a mix of excitement and concern in their voices. Ling pushed her way to the front, her curiosity overwhelming her usual shyness. "Excuse me," she said politely, "but where exactly did you see the dragon?" The old turtle's ancient eyes focused on Ling. "Ah, you must be the young Ling I've heard so much about." The dragon flew towards the misty peaks, where the clouds meet the mountains. But be warned, young one, those peaks are treacherous, filled with ancient magic and forgotten spirits. Ling felt a shiver of excitement run down her spine. This was exactly the kind of adventure she lived for. But as she turned to leave, she felt a gentle tug on her scarf. It was her grandmother, her silver fur gleaming in the morning sun. "Ling, my dear," she said softly, "if you're going to seek the dragon, you must be prepared. The world of spirits and mythical creatures is not to be taken lightly." Ling nodded solemnly. "I understand, Grandma. What should I do?" Her grandmother smiled and pressed a small jade pendant into Ling's paw. "This has been in our family for generations. It's said to have been blessed by the Jade Emperor himself. It will protect you on your journey." With the jade pendant tucked safely next to her red scarf, Ling set off towards the misty peaks. The journey was long and challenging. She crossed babbling brooks and climbed steep hills, the landscape gradually changing from lush bamboo forests to rocky terrain shrouded in mist. As she climbed higher, Ling began to notice strange things. Flowers that seemed to glow with an inner light, rocks that whispered ancient secrets, and clouds that formed into fantastic shapes before her eyes. The air thrummed with magic, making her fur stand on end. Just as the sun was beginning to set, casting an otherworldly glow through the mist, Ling heard a sound that made her heart skip a beat. It was a mournful cry, somewhere between a roar and a melody, echoing off the mountain peaks. "The dragon!" Ling gasped, scrambling towards the sound. She rounded a corner, and there, perched on a rocky outcrop, was the most magnificent creature Ling had ever seen. The dragon was long and serpentine, with scales that shimmered in all colors of the rainbow. Its whiskers trailed like silk in the wind, and its eyes glowed with ancient wisdom. But just as the turtle had said, the dragon looked lost and sad. Ling approached cautiously. "Hello," she called out softly. "Are you all right?" The dragon's head swiveled towards her, its eyes widening in surprise. "A talking panda?" it said, its voice resonating like a gong. "How curious. I am Long, the dragon of rain and water. And no, young one, I am not all right. I am terribly lost." Ling's heart went out to the magnificent creature. "I'm Ling," she said. "Can you tell me what happened? Maybe I can help." Long sighed, a sound like distant thunder. "I was flying between the mortal realm and the celestial kingdoms when I was caught in a strange storm. It disorientated me, and I found myself here, unable to find my way back to the spirit world." Ling furrowed her brow, thinking hard. She remembered a story her grandmother had once told her about the gates between worlds. "Is there a way to open a path back to the spirit world?" she asked. Long nodded slowly. "There is, but it requires items of great magical significance. We would need the tear of a phoenix, the whisker of a tiger spirit, and a scale from the great turtle Atwin. With these, we could create a key to open the celestial gates." Ling's eyes sparkled with determination. "Then, that's what we'll do. I'll help you find these items and get you home."